Hi YouTubers, this is Christian and I'm going to give a general review on the Walther PPS. Um, what you see here is pretty much what came from where I purchased it, which was Cabela's. The only thing you can probably notice is that in the upper left hand corner there is some snap cap bullets. The gun has been safety checked. There's nothing in as you can tell, there's no clip in the bottom. And if you just give me a moment, I'll go ahead and do the safety check for you. But I only have two hands, and I have to put down the recording device in order to open it up. So just give me one moment. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So right here you can tell there's nothing inside the chamber there. You can look straight through and see that there's nothing there. This gun retailed, or at least when I bought it from Cabela's, for $650, and it came with, this is the 9mm version, by the way. It doesn't matter if it was in the 40 or the 9mm, they were the same price, and I just have more 9mm guns, and so I like to just stick with one kind of ammo basically. But it also came with a tuckable holster, which is probably about $100 holster. Maybe less, maybe I'm exaggerating, but it was still a really nice holster. Came with a lock, and it came with this very nice aluminum case. Inside the case there are two magazines. Interestingly enough, it did not come with the flush mount magazine, so I did purchase one. And this is the flush mount magazine. This runs about $50, but if you are going to carry this in your pocket, this is a worthwhile investment. Now, when I was looking to purchase a conceal and carry firearm, I was mainly comparing this against the Car CM9. I'm going to tell you later about how this performed, but if you're looking for probably the most reliable gun on the planet for conceal and carry, it ain't this gun. Is this a pleasant gun to shoot? It absolutely is. Does it have a couple of issues? Yes, it does, here and there. But overall, it's a reliable, steady gun. But I know a lot of you car fans out there, and they kind of invented the pocket pistol. I mean, really, you're just not going to be sold to get into this. Here were the main reasons why I like this gun. First one is that this little thing here is actually a release. I do it from the other finger. I find it very convenient, but I've seen a lot of people on YouTube that just hate that. They absolutely hate the fact that your mag release is right here. I think it's absolutely handy, so I like that. Another thing I like is that after the last shot is fired, the breech remains open. Diamondbacks don't do that. This is slightly larger than a car. Not in thickness by any means. Not in height, not noticeably in height if you have the flush mount in there, but definitely length. This is a longer gun. Up at the top, you can see a little hole there. That is so that you can safety check and see if there's a bullet in the chamber, so I liked that feature. I just cocked the gun, and another feature I like is right here. And you can tell the little red dot there means that the gun is charged. And if you're concealing and carrying, this is a pretty big, important thing to know. And a lot of 9mm conceal and carry pistols don't have this. I'm going to go ahead and dry fire. You can see that the red dot goes away. And then last but not least, and some people criticize this of the gun, but as you can tell, there's a little thing right here. And if the gun were charged, cocked, and you want to basically, not discharge the bullet but decock the gun, all you have to do is remove this back strap and it automatically decocks the gun. Now, performance. Okay, Took this to the range and was having an issue one in every probably 50 rounds I was firing. And the problem was the same over and over again. And I used 3 different magazines when I shot this gun. And it was the fact that it wouldn't strip around into the chamber sometimes. So I didn't take any advice like, hey, maybe I should clean the gun before I bring it to, the range. I don't think as much of us would like to. We don't like to do that that much. But so I was a little bit nervous that the gun wasn't going to perform. So, I took it home. I cleaned it. The first time I took out the gun, I shot about 200 rounds, and I tried different kinds of ammo. Remington, boy, I can talk today. I had Gold Dot, Critical Defense, and Remington. So I had some, home defense ammo, and then I had kind of like irregular target ammo, and it didn't matter what ammo I was using, mind you, when I had the issues occur. So initially thought it was a feed ramp issue because there's a lot of forums out there that talk about that. But I said, what the heck, I'll go to the range again. Took this gun to the range, fired 200 shots without a hiccup. Did not jam, nothing. We then switched to critical defense and got a jam right away. And when we inspected it further, I just don't think critical defense is a good ammunition for this gun because of the way the feed ramp is put together. The feed ramp is in 2 parts, where a car, it's actually in 1 part. I'm going to go ahead and just quickly, if you give me 1 second or just a little bit of downtime, I'm going to quickly disassemble the gun so that you can see where the feed ramps are. Hold on a second. Okay, so right here, let's see if I can get the light. That little shiny thing right here, that's part of the feed ramp. And the other part of the feed ramp is inside the barrel itself. And I'll go ahead and let me take out the spring and take out the barrel so you can see what the barrel looks like. It's kind of cool. But this has got to be a 10-minute video, so I can't go too bananas and how to strip it and how it works and all that stuff. But okay, so here's the barrel, pretty small, and then there's the feed ramp. And so basically, when the gun is together, now you can kind of see that in my hand. Let's see if I can get a better angle. You can see how they line up, and I'm going to just go ahead and kind of put it right there. You can see where they kind of line up, and the critical defense ammo gets caught on that little ramp. Whereas if you looked at a car, this whole ramp is one piece. And so I think it's an inherent defect. The gun's been out for about 3 years or so, but it has not hicked up on Gold Dot. And ever since I took it to the range, the second and the third time, any target ammo I've shot has worked perfectly. So I'm just telling you that if you decided to get this firearm and you went to the range and you're not very happy, take it home, clean it. I was actually quite surprised that it performed as well as it did. I was expecting more problems. I've fired the car. I've fired this weapon. This by far is much more pleasant on the hand. So if you want a gun that you do want to take to the range and plink away and things like that, great choice. And it can be concealed. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, if you have any questions, go ahead and post underneath the video. I appreciate your time, and happy shooting. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.